Methvin Family Vineyards. Ready for a tasting?
Oh yeah.
Let's go do a tasting. Methvin Family Vineyards is where we got married. Let me tell you the story. We got married August 10th, 2012. It was an incredible wedding. I mean, I'm a little biased, but here comes Tilly. We had how many people? 200 people? It was a big wedding. Let me show you the spot where it all happened. We got married right here. I'll show you. Right here. This right here is where Danica and I had our very first dance as husband and wife. You remember that dance?
Oh yeah.
Got down to a little Keith Urban. We had the cutest cake. It was here in the doorway. Then there was the garter toss, the bouquet toss, and then there was the helicopter. If you remember, back in August, for our 5-year wedding anniversary, I was able to surprise Danica with a helicopter wine tour. And the reason that was so special was that 5 years prior, we left our wedding in a helicopter. What happened was, from right over here, let me show you. Helicopter flew in from right over here. He came and he flew over and he landed right here. Everybody did kind of like the lineup thing and we ran through it, got in the helicopter, put our headphones on. Instead of just going straight back to the airport, first he took off and he did like a few loops around and everybody was like watching and we could see him waving up at us. In that 5-year anniversary surprise video, you heard the story about what happened during the helicopter ride and how we had to drive back to the wedding venue, which was here, to get my keys. The story that you haven't heard is how I blew the surprise for our honeymoon. It's another one of those embarrassing stories that not a lot of people know about, but I feel like we're close enough that I could let you in on it. So what happened was Danica took the reins on most of the wedding planning. I had my inputs here and there, but we agreed that she would do that and that I would be the one coordinating our honeymoon, which was great. She loves surprises. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make this a surprise. All I told her was pack for warm weather, tropical weather, and that's it. For months, I had it planned where we were going. And the week before our wedding, actually, the week that our wedding took place, earlier that week, Danica and I were talking about our list of to-dos that we needed to finish before the wedding took place. On that list, we wanted to get our adventure rings. Our adventure rings are sterling silver bands. They didn't cost a whole lot. And anytime that we travel or we go camping or whatnot, we usually wear those and keep our nice ones in our safe at home. So that way we don't have to risk losing them. So we're going through the list. Danica was saying, well, we need to go do this, 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 and this. And I said, yeah, but if we want to get our adventure rings in time for Jamet. And I paused right there. How on earth does one come back from Jamet? Danica's face was like, and I was like, dang it. I was so upset. I had this thing planned for like the 6 months leading up to this week. Just before we're gonna go on our honeymoon, boom, I spilled the beans. Leave it to Brandon. So that's the story. I feel like every surprise here forward that I'm able to pull off for Danica is just a small victory to make up for the huge failure that was blowing the surprise of our honeymoon. The end. Now let's go back and find out what the girls are up to.
Come on. Toast. We don't play with doors.
So that's the Methvin story, the wedding story. We're gonna finish our tasting and get out of here. Bye-bye.